those things. It's a skill, and, and that's something I had to remind myself of this morning, literally this morning, is that if you really, really break it down, here's some mindset stuff for you guys. If you really, really break it down, your comfort zone is not really all that comfortable. It's just familiar, right? Yeah. I mean,
because you've been doing it for so long, you've gotten used to it.
Exactly.
That's like Yoda level deep.
I'm telling you, Jedi mind tricks, guys. But it's true, because here's the thing. Everything that you want, and I'm not talking about like, I want a candy bar. I'm talking about the things that you want. Be a successful author. Replace your income with your book sales, whatever that thing is. Get down to 120 pounds again. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter. Whatever area of life. Everything that you need to do to get that thing is outside of your comfort zone. Period. It is. It is. And the only way that your comfort zone grows is by doing those things. And then your comfort zone gets a little bit bigger. And then those things aren't scary anymore, because now they're inside your comfort zone. You're doing them, right? And then you're like, crap, now I got to do this. That's how you get to that next level. There is no next level if your comfort zone stays here, because the next level is your comfort zone growing. That's all that is. So yeah, your comfort zone is not really all that comfortable. It's just familiar. And I had to remind myself of that this morning. Hey, and thanks for sticking with me this long through the video already. I'm Stacy. It's nice to meet you. I am the founder of Authors Mojo and Authors Mojo Academy. That's me there. And you may be wondering why I started the video with that little clip. And there's a few reasons. First, I wanted to give you a little sneak peek behind the curtain as to what we're doing on our live weekly calls that we have every single week, where we go dive really deep into our students' very specific questions, okay? And whether that's mindset or, brainstorming or plotting or writing or publishing or marketing or any of those things, all the things that are involved in becoming an indie author, right? So that's one reason. The other reason is it really drives home the point of one of our core tenets and philosophies inside the Academy, and that is progress, not perfection. Because perfection is a slippery little pig that you usually can't hold on to for more than just a second. And here's why. The part you didn't get to see in that clip is just a few minutes prior to that. I had this really nice, very pretty, colorful backdrop that I use when I'm doing videos that was behind me. And one of my loving kitty cats that I dearly, dearly love decided to help and wanted to rearrange my backdrop for me and pulled the whole thing down, which is why you then get to see, terrible lighting and the entire room behind me. So like I said, progress, not perfection. We are very, very real inside the Academy. It's authentic, it's real. We have a lot of fun, which is a huge component of being able to do this for the long haul, right? We tend to take ourselves a little seriously sometimes, especially as creatives. And don't get me wrong, we do the serious work of being an indie author and trying to build an indie author career. But there's absolutely no reason whatsoever why we can't have fun doing it. In fact, if you stick around to the end of this video, you're probably going to get to see a few more outtakes and bloopers. But that being said, I wanted to welcome you and give you a little bit more actual concrete information about what you get when you join us inside the Academy. So like I said, my name's Stacy. I'm the founder of Authors Mojo Academy. I always, like a lot of us, wanted to be a writer from the time I was a little kid, but like a lot of us, I listened to everybody else and got a quote-unquote real job in technology. I spent, over 20 years in the technology field. Started out in support, went into network engineering, did that for a while, couldn't stand it. Finally found my calling in the tech world, which was coding, programming, web design, web development, with a pretty heavy focus on marketing and content writing, which I did for most of that 20 plus years. But the dream of becoming a published author was always still there. So I, fast forward a little while, I dove into the deep end of indie author publishing and kind of found a really unique niche that was almost built for me. Meaning there's a huge need for tech services and learning tech and getting over the fear of tech and all of that sort of thing in the indie author industry. So I jumped on it because that was like the perfect fit. Because at the end of the day, I'm a published author, I'm a writer, I love to write, but I'm also a big, huge tech geek. So it was just an absolute perfect fit. So enough about who I am. Here's why you need to join and why it's important for you. Because what we do here is we have very targeted courses to help you get your books published, period. Because once you start getting into an indie author career, you're going to soon realize that a lot of times writing the 100,000 word manuscript is the easy part. And that's not to say that that's easy, because it's not. But there's so much other stuff that's involved, it can be a little bit daunting, right? It really can be. So that's why we're here, right? We cover all aspects of the indie author publishing process, but we also have a very strong foundation in all of the tech side of it. So you don't have to worry about getting your questions answered. You don't have to worry about not knowing how to do some of this stuff, because you've got someone there that's going to hold your hand through the whole process. Now, our Mojo All Access Pass, that is the all access pass to all of the Mojo Academy content, all the courses, all the weekly live content, which includes once a week, our weekly office hours that we do every Saturday. It also includes a weekly accountability call, which is another live call that we do on Sundays in the evenings, so that it's at a slightly different time frame so that we can get more people in. And again, all of the courses, plus the exclusive private Facebook group where you have access to the entire tribe, which are some of the most amazing, incredible, lovely, beautiful people that I've ever met in my life. Yeah, I'm a little biased, but that's okay. And me. You get access to me pretty much all the time because I'm always in the group there. So we are a very active, thriving, growing community. You do get your tribe built in when you join the Mojo All Access. And you get all of the things that are included in the Academy, which includes everything that I just mentioned. Plus, we do periodic challenges, like we're right in the middle of a reader magnet challenge right now. And we're going to be doing book clubs and studying and to improve our craft, basically. So the other thing that you get, which is one of the biggest benefits of joining the Academy, is those live calls and workshops. And here's what happens on those. It's like office hours, when you're in college, the professors have office hours. It's kind of the same thing. So you would be able to submit, just like all of our students, can submit questions, your specific questions every week. And then we dive deep into them and get you the answers that you need. And like I said, whether that is something specific to the writing craft, whether it's something specific to marketing or to tech or to mindset or to any of those things, we get you the answers that you need. Now, this alone, the live calls and workshops alone right now, and I'm recording this here in mid-February 2020, right now we have over 30 hours of content just in the live calls and workshops, not even including the courses or what we do inside the group or the accountability calls. This is just the live calls and workshops that we do on Saturdays. That's it. Over 30 hours. And of course, we add at least a minimum of at least 1 hour to that every single week. Because our calls last an hour, we've gone a little long sometimes. Some of them even last 2 hours. Depends on what we're covering. So, and those recordings are always available to you as a student. But just to kind of give you a brief look at this, these are the courses or the calls that we've done here over the last few months. And you can see yourself. I try to put some of the topics in here so you kind of get an idea of which calls which. And it shows you the length here, so you can scroll through here and see for yourself. I'm not just blowing smoke when I say we have right now over 30 solid hours of time in here. And that alone is valued right now at that 32-ish whatever hours that is right now. The current count is valued at about $1,700 just by itself. So you can start to see why the All Access Pass is a fantastic deal. Not only that, you get, like I mentioned, an amazing tribe of indie authors These are like-minded people who are on the same journey that you're on, trying to bring your stories and your books to the world. And they know the struggles, they know the hardships, they know the joys of it. They will be your biggest cheerleaders, I promise you that, because we all are. And they will be with you every step of the way, just like I will. So, and frankly, I can't put a price tag on that because that is tremendously huge in this industry, is to have a tribe of people who get it. So with that being said, I want to formally extend the invitation to you. Please click the button down below. It's going to take you directly over to the Mojo All Access page on the Academy site where you can get signed up. Once you're signed up, here's what happens. You get signed up, go through that whole process, get your account set up, then I'm going to get a notification that you just signed up. And you are then going to get a personal message from me live welcoming you to the Academy. And we're going to set up a basically an intro call where you and I are going to get together for a few minutes, probably via Zoom or Skype, and introduce ourselves to each other. I'll kind of give you the quick rundown of everything, get you acclimated, get you set up, ready to go, get you in the group, introduce you to everybody, and you are off and running. So please click that button below. I cannot wait to have you join us in the Academy, and I will see you there, my friend. Bye, and happy writing. Okay, what else we got here? I don't have my glasses on and I cannot see today for some reason, so we're infected. No, no, not that. Okay, I actually had that happen on, well, my son's computer not too long ago. Yes, anyway, okay, so editorial calendar. So
Is this something you're willing to share with us?
Well,
I was just asking that.
as a teenage boy, he did not go to a site that I would have deemed inappropriate.
Oh, no, no, no. I meant this calendar.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Oh, God, that was good. Oh, my God.
Okay, I just got to say this, and a couple of you will get this. That's going to have to be on one of the blooper outtakes.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Oh, my God.
Hello, I'm a friend of Pig of Wisdom. I think you guys know him, right? Yeah, he's a funny one.